lots of controversy on YouTube as of late, focusing around religion mostly. Uh, to play devil's advocate for Boy Blue here, Satanists, atheists, Christians. Some people are even saying Catholics aren't Christians, Wiccans, whatever. Here's my thing. On the whole, bits and pieces of what I've been hearing. CPN's video on The Secret, yeah, not bad. Uh, Basically, The Secret is power of thought. You think it, it happens. You manifest it, it comes to you, shit like that. If you listen to Boy Blue, he says, how can you truly be a juggalo if you're a Satanist or an atheist? All really interesting thoughts. But here's mine. ICP has acknowledged that, yeah, we believe in God. And sometimes, we wonder where he is. As a matter of fact, I got something right here. To do at this stage of the game, we don't have all the answers. We're not educated in religion. We can't sit here like a priest or a preacher. I haven't read the Bible myself, but we believe in God, yes. We say it in the song, we still believe and we need him here and all that, but we can't explain why he's not there to help. ICP has filmed its next video for When I'm Clowning, and Violent J says the rest of the album songs will follow in due course. Our plan is to release 10 music videos, he confirms. Making a video today is like releasing a single. More and more people want to have that visual look along with the song. It's just a different industry now. Meanwhile, the group will soon announce details about this year's gathering, August 7th through the 11th at Cave in Rock, Illinois, which Violent J says will be themed The Rise of the Underground and concentrate less on stuff that was huge commercial hits and more on independent underground stuff. Then there's the next ICP album, which by the band's timetable should be likely roll out in 2014. We're starting to think about it now, just recently, and I'm excited, Violent J says. I'm trying to see what's going to pop into my head as far as a name or an image. Once we settle on that, then it'll be full speed ahead. So obviously that's not going to shock the world, considering he stated all this. To make something a recognizable religion does not take much publicity. You could have your own beliefs and state it as your religion. As long as it is not to the harm of you or a living creature, you are fine, short of sacrificing or mutilating. Religions tend to be a little crazy, in my opinion. The whole Haji thing with the wars, where the religious wars where they blow themselves up, things of that nature. People have killed and have died in the name of God more than any other cause, more than any other reason, more than any other purpose. I guess people are loose on the whole, thou shalt not kill thing in the Ten Commandments. But as Violent J said, we've never read the Bible. I've read bits and pieces of the Bible. It was written for the times, of course, like any other book. People have called it the longest lasting piece of mind control and propaganda ever to exist. Is that false? Who knows? As I've stated, you don't know what happens. I don't know what happens. But some people say faith is good. Others do not. Some people say this about faith, and others do not. So you're looking at different aspects of different things. But as I said in one of my previous videos, Head PE said we are a accepting group. We accept all people of all different beliefs, all different races. We are an open community. I stated in my previous video, I forget how I worded it actually, but I quoted him directly. And Ed PE, like I said, is a punk group from the 90s who are just now making it big. They've done songs with ICP and things of that nature. So where does that put us? Well, I can honestly say that power of thought takes time, takes energy, takes a lot. Is it real? Or do you manifest it? These are all questions. It's just like reading a horoscope. You read a horoscope and it says, well, today, like mine said today, too many, it is difficult to have too many cooks in the kitchen, too many chiefs in a tribe, too many kings in a kingdom. You are the king, and you will be king today. Something like that. So if I wanted to make that happen, if the horoscope says this, and then I act on it, is it the horoscope or is it my initiative? Which people will say, well, that's part of Satanism. It's all you. But is it? Like, what is so wrong with Satanism? You're not hurting anybody else. As a matter of fact, in the book, in the Satanic Bible, it states, show compassion for those who've earned it. Do not waste it on those who mean nothing. And it goes on and on and on. With things that you can actually sit there and go, huh, well, that makes sense. I'm more likely to give the last of my money to my family, people I care about, people I love, before I give two shits about Jim Bob down the road. Is that so wrong? Absolutely not. But people will say, but in the Bible it states, in the Bible it also states that God says, I will work through you. So what if it's Satanism? Under Christianity, where he works through us, so everyone gets that peace. And what about these corporate monkeys who are hoarding all the money when there's still people starving? What about the politicians who are sending food to other countries when we have our own problems here? No country is bailing us out. As a matter of fact, we're more fucked than any other country because all China has to do is go, we want our money. And we're like, oh, whoa, we're fucked. Or China goes, hey, we're going to war with you guys. And we're going, oh, that's going to be bad. So, money, religion, and politics. 3 roots of all evil and the 3 main causes of war. Religion, money, and politics. Who's got the bigger gun? Who's got the most weaponry? Are we still in a Cold War? Are we in an active war still? The war in Iraq was said to be over in March 23rd of 2003, I believe, is when Bush came out and said, the war in Iraq is over, and more troops have died since he's made this announcement than even beforehand. So, you got to look to yourself, the way I see it. Because a lot of people are going to tell you a ton of things. A ton of things. You're going to hear this person's aspect on something. Do I believe in religion? No, but I believe in the power of thought, and here's why. And I've got this board up, which is fine. I'm not dogging on anybody who's got that. But I'm saying everyone's got their own personal beliefs, their own personal motives, their own personal everything. So you're hearing different aspects. People are like, I'm trying to be this. I'm trying to be, unbiased. But can you be? Without having your own opinion, without having your own thoughts, can you truly be unbiased if you feel a certain way about something? For instance, music. People see Cam K as some of the greatest music. CPN clearly stated they're a lot like the KKK because of their racist messages, the things that they are personally. You can listen to music, but look at the people. Think about Violent J. I was just talking with my buddy Big Homie today, and he said when Violent J wrote that book, he was cool shit then. But if you listen to him now, he's a real asshole. Like, all this and then he thought about, hitting him with something or whatever. Because Violent J has turned into a bit of a dick. So, consider your source. Let's say Violent J is in fact an asshole. Is he really a man of God? Did he in fact use this whole Dark Carnival thing for a money, for a scheme? It's no different than Hallelujah in the song when he talks about the preachers, like, if you send me $5,000, I'll heal this boy. And, they made up the money. Well, hallelujah, this boy is healed. Right? Not to the naked eye would it appear this boy has not been healed, but I can assure you his spirit has been healed. Inside this mangled, tangled frame is a healed little boy. His spirit is healed. Hallelujah. But that's so easy because you can't see it. The easiest thing in the world for mind control is something you cannot see to hold the power of any aspect of any religion, and people will go to you. Think about the guy in Florida, Palms Beach, who says he is the second coming of Jesus. That, it went to Jesus, to Abraham, to him. Somehow skipped over 10,000 years, and now he's here. And he's got so many followers. There's another guy who says, if you buy my DVD and you buy this and you buy that, it explains it all. And he's doing like this 1 hour and a half sermon. And he's covered in gold and things like that. But as Bill Maher stated in that interview in the movie Religulous, he says, he corrects him because he's like, no, he wants me to look good. Jesus is not against the rich at all. And I believe he is. It is easier for someone to enter the eye of a needle. It is easier for a camel to go into the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to get to heaven. So pretty much stating, if you're rich, good luck getting into heaven, is what it states in the Bible, and is what is quoted by Bill Maher in this interview, because apparently this guy who preaches to people and has a big following couldn't quote it right himself. So let's look at religion, politics. What do they have in common? They tell us what we want to hear. They give us promises. Sometimes they come through, sometimes they do not. They give you signs of hope, whether it's false or not. I mean, honestly, look at the facts. Don't look at being a decent human being all around. One, you got to understand survival. In order to survive, you got to pay attention to what's going on around you. And you got to continue asking questions. Is it safe to turn that corner? Is it safe to trust this person? I've been let down by this person. Am I going to trust them? Because if you lack in survival, if you lack with the mentality of complete and utter faith in somebody, and it gets you killed, that's that. You need to pay attention and look close at the big picture. Could Violent J have come up with the Dark Carnival from money? Could all of this hope in God, all of these illusions, could all these just be people who went, it's the easiest way to get rich? Some guy wrote a book called 23 Minutes in Hell. He died and spent 23 minutes in hell. And he was an atheist, and then he wrote a book. Could that have been a scam? Could he have been telling the truth? See, the thing is, you can't see it. See, you're putting trust in somebody. When you buy that book, you bought into it. Whether or not what they said is true, whether or not the book is actually based on that, you took the title, you spent your money, you have this book. Is there a God? Are these things real? The only thing you can do is look into yourself and have your own faiths and have your own beliefs. If you are a Satanist, then you have your own reasons. If you are an atheist, you have your own reasons. If you're religious, you have your own reasons. Something, somewhere told you, no, this is not true. Something somewhere told you, yes, this is real. You can have whatever religion you want, whatever beliefs you want. But the fact stands, we were created by something. Our parents. We could have been molecules. It could have been evolution. It could have been God who went, here you go. It could have been so many different things. So many different things. But remember, there is one thing that we do know for certain. Energy cannot be created, nor can it be destroyed. It has to go somewhere. So where does it go? See, I could come out here and I could tell you about the things that I've seen. But that would be bias. That would tell you what you should believe. Will I tell you the things that I've seen, the things that I experienced? Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll tell you what I thought about, and the things that I had realized, and the realization of things that have happened that were in fact coincidence to what my beliefs truly are. Look to yourself. Don't go researching for your religious beliefs. It doesn't happen that way. Don't go looking for, well, is there a God? Is there proof? There has never been solid proof of a God existing. There have been things in coincidence. There have been things written down in a book that's outlasted any bit of literature. Those are the facts. You think of these facts, you let me know what you think, but honestly, look to yourself of what you truly believe. And damn those who tell you, no, you're wrong, you're going to hell for this, and those who judge you. Because a quote that I once heard, it's actually on a t-shirt, you tell me I sin, you say I'm bound for hell. So once your judgment condemns you, I shall see you there.